Day in the life as a BI data analyst in healthcare tech. And I started to record late. Since this morning, I've had meeting after meeting, and I barely started to eat my breakfast. I spoke to the Epic liaison about a metric that I am gonna work on, and that's my son. And so now what I need to do is I figured out how to build the metric, and he gave me a manual, which I already knew where the manual was, but I wasn't gonna be like, no, thank you. So now I just have to build it and see if it's what I want it to be. So I'm gonna go off into SQL world and the Caboodle world and try to build that ratio where I'm trying to get a patients per provider ratio. And I am going on my mental health walk. I needed a break from SQL. I got the first portion where I'm filtering out which providers I want. And when I go back, I have to filter out not the providers, but the individuals who receive behavioral health services, so I can get my calculation. So I hopped on a meeting with one of our consultants, and she is really good. And so I swear she has patience because I'm over here, this button, no, not that button, this button, no, not that button, up that button, silly. And so she does Epic and she does Healthy Planet, but she's been doing this for I think over 10 years. So she has experience being on Healthy Planet. So I asked her questions on metrics, I asked her questions on workbench reports and stuff, and so she's just guiding me through all this to my little 3 months of experience working in Epic. So that was a productive meeting. So now I'm gonna go back to my SQL query, and so I'm just thinking about how I'm gonna pull the right people, because one thing that I'm worried about doing is not pulling my net too far and wide, or not throwing my net far enough. And so what I mean by that is making sure I'm pulling the right people and not pulling more people or less people than will be pulling. And so that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the day today. And then probably later on this night, I'm going to be studying for my Cogito exam, which I'm probably going to be taking sooner or later. And so wish me luck, y'all. I'm going to need it when I take my exam. Not anytime soon, probably sometime this month, maybe. Have a good night.